Canadians, do not be hoodwinked into thinking that the destruction of our country is some sort of a mistake. It's a well-known tactic from the 1960s called the CLOWARD-PIVEN strategy, a far left-wing tactic that intentionally aims for the destruction of a society so that the ruling class can reshape it in an extremist manner. It's exactly what we're seeing in Canada right now. Justin Trudeau had a revealing quote in 2021 when he said, "We're going to model our response to the so-called climate crisis off of the COVID crisis." And Mark Carney is picking up where Trudeau left off after his destruction for 10 years. CLOWARD-PIVEN strategy states that in order to reshape a society, you need to intentionally destroy the civic institutions, and after that has been done, you can reshape it. If you look at what the Liberal Party has done over the past decade, it's undoubtedly exactly what they're doing. You look at unfettered immigration. They've allowed 8 million people in the past decade, overwhelming and already busting at the seams healthcare system, social services. There's no other way to explain what they're doing with immigration than intentionally busting the system. Major crackdowns on free speech. Bill C-63 aims to allow the government to lock people up for pre-crimes, put them on house arrest when they haven't even done anything yet, stifle opposition, and throw people in jail for life for so-called incitement to genocide. Carney and the Liberals, since he was a chief economic advisor to Trudeau, they have seen of 50 countries recently measured, Canada dead last in such a resource-rich country in the past decade GDP per capita growth. And that's strictly due to these ESG policies, these woke so-called green initiatives that see an incredibly small cadre, of course, including Mark Carney and his buddies at Brookfield, get incredibly wealthy while the middle and lower classes get sold out, do worse and worse. This is also ties into the immigration debate, basic economics 101. You flood the system with low and middle skill workers, which is exactly what they've done. Only 16%, 1/6 of immigrants arriving in the country considered high skill workers. You flood with supply, the demand is going to go down. It's so obvious. Healthcare system. I personally know 2 people in my own life who didn't have to pass away but did because our healthcare system is absolutely overwhelmed. Insider dealing is typical CLOWARD-PIVEN. Justin Trudeau, even Liberals have to admit, WE scandal, SNC Lavalin. Even any objective observer knows that Justin Trudeau's administration was the most corrupt in Canadian history. Our Attorney General just came out and said the Liberals essentially didn't follow the rules that are set out in any of the contracts that they dealt with. And now you look at what Mark Carney's doing. He says he's going to focus on prefab construction. Guess who just inked a massive deal with a prefab construction company called Modular? Brookfield, where Carney spent the entirety of his business career, as well as the WF in Davos. This is not a mistake on the part of Liberals. They are intentionally destroying our system so that they can overtake Canadian society and transform it into some sort of a post-national state, which is what's been their stated goal from the beginning. These are extreme people who couch their extremism in this woke veneer of language. It's time real Canadians stand up and fight back, or we're going to be in real trouble. If you like this content, like, subscribe, support me, hit the link in my bio, donate, grab some gear. I'm going to be setting up rallies in September because we have to get out, hit the streets, make our voices heard. But this is no mistake what the Liberals are doing right now. This is the intentional deconstruction of Canada. And unless patriots stand up and fight back, they're going to continue to succeed, and they are sick people.